Hello everybody, socalthero here. Welcome back to another video of American Truck Simulator. In this video, we're going to be doing something a little different than the previous two. We're going to be using an older truck here, obviously. We're going to be using the Mac R. It's been a while since I've driven this truck, and I love driving this truck just because it's an older truck, and I like to give a little homage to the older trucks as well. We're enjoying a nice rainy day here in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're going to be heading over to, I believe it's called Riverton, Wyoming. Yeah, Riverton, Wyoming. And obviously we have some forklifts on the back. They're not too heavy. I mean, compared to other stuff we move around, it's 17,500 pounds. But we're taking out a new trailer that I bought. It's this wooden lowboy here. I haven't bought one of these yet, so that is the reason why I wanted to take this out. Oh, before we get inside, let's go ahead and fire up the truck so you can hear that lovely Mac engine that's inside. All right, let's go ahead and get inside here. Sounds amazing. Love the sound of this truck. Love the sounds in this game. Still not driving a stick shift. I need to practice that a little bit more. And maybe I will give that a shot one night, or one day rather. Let's see here. Everything looks good. Let's go ahead and release our parking brake. Wipers are glowing. Lights are on. We're expected to arrive at 4:17 p.m. So this will be good. It'll be an afternoon drive. So it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we're going to go ahead and roll out with these forklifts on the back. I wanted to do forklifts, and I didn't want to do something else like ooh, okay, this is gonna be a little hard. That extra piece back there, yeah, it looks good. Try not to get out in the rain here. Wanted to do forklifts and not like a bulldozer or a dump truck, because I wasn't sure with this motor that I have and in the older truck if it could really take going up a hill or anything with all that weight. Had to curb it a little bit there. All right, there we go. Truck's going by now. We can get out of here. I'll be in the right lane. It's just got a lot of swinging out to do here in order to get out on the road. Let's see here. Then we'll just come over to this road and make a right, and it looks like we just pop right on the highway, and then we'll be good to go. Absolutely love this mod in this truck. It just sounds so good. It sounds like an older truck where it's just loud and in your ears kind of setup on it here. You know what? There is one thing I want to check, and we'll do it after after we get on the road. There's a setting that I want to check that I saw Jeff uses, and I don't do it. As you can see, like, my truck doesn't bounce around. I'm gonna see if it's something I can do. I don't have a I believe he said it's called Next Level Racing motion platform for my seat. I'm using a actually I'm using a new chair. I could talk about that. I'll talk about my new chair I'm using when we get on the road here. But it'd be nice to maybe have the cab shake a little bit so it's like an actual truck, and an older truck too, where it wouldn't be such a smooth ride. Really see the torque and the power working. Not sure what's up with my game. I haven't moved my sliders or anything, but it seems like it's been raining a lot more lately. Last few videos I did, it's been raining, which is pretty nice. I like, as you guys know that watch this series, I enjoy driving in the rain. It's just relaxing and calm, especially in that Tesla mod that I showcased not too long ago from my buddy Crapulence that made it with his friend. But yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's just soothing and relaxing in this game, just driving around in the rain, just trucking in the rain. All right. Oh, we're gonna have to stay over here on the right. Transition onto the 15 north. Actually, we want to be over one more lane. Oh no, never mind. Okay. So it breaks out another lane. And then here we go. Perfect. It's like we've been here before. We knew what we were doing, even though it says exit only. Oh, it's safe. Speed limit 65 here, so we'll keep to it. All right, I think we're on our, oh no, we're gonna be hitting another interchange here. They want us to exit. See, we're gonna be heading east now on the 80. Okay. Let people know I'm staying here. I didn't miss my turn or anything. Oh, so I'm going into the other lane. Yeah, I'd love to drive stick shift in this game just to have the full reality of it. But I'm only using, I have my Logitech G27 steering wheel with the pedal and the shifter that comes with it, but I've been curious if there's a shifter out there that is compatible with it that I could use to an American Truck Sim. So if you guys know of anything, let me know in the comments below, and might look into it and see how much they are. Maybe pull the trigger on one. But let me grab a screenshot real quick, and I'll be right back with you guys here. All right, and we are back. Took a pretty good screenshot there, hoping it comes out pretty well. And I'm editing. I did take a look at the settings. I couldn't see anything. I was trying to get it to where the cab would kind of shake a little bit, but I don't know how well that would be on people that are watching with the combination of my track IR. I want to be shaking, but still, I don't need anybody to get motion sickness or anything from me from watching my video here. So yeah, just out driving the older Mac R, enjoying it again. It's been a while since I've driven it. It's the same one that I've driven in the past. I try to do a different paint job for you guys, so it mixes things up a little bit with a few accessory changes. Like I've changed the interior and a little bit with the color and the wood grain on the dash there, as well as just a few accessories here and there. But of course, always got my Darth Vader mug and my teddy bear over there. Couldn't get my whoa, couldn't stay in my lane. Sorry about that. Let them know I'm sorry. But couldn't get my little alien dude, like air freshener thing in here. That was a little bit of a bummer. Got a pretty steep grade here, so we're gonna take it nice and slow, heading west into Ogden, it looks like. Or we can here shortly. Got a FedEx truck going by. Oh, we're like doing 55. Okay, I could go a little bit faster than that, even if it is raining. But yeah, great to be in an American Truck Simulator again. This recording is not in a continued session of the other two that I just did recently with the Volvo VNL and the Tesla semi-truck. So took a little break for about a week, did some recording in Microsoft Flight Simulator for my around the world trip, and yeah, just decided to get into American Truck Sim for this week's recordings that I'm doing. And thankfully, the only problem I had was track IR wasn't working when I first started, but I opened it, and when I went to close it, I guess it closed itself out altogether. Usually it just minimizes itself, so kind of threw me off guard there a bit. Let's see if we can skip. No, we're pulling in. All right. Looks like we're going to be pulling in for inspection here as we enter Wyoming. So we just crossed the state line. Oh, port of entry right here. They're going to check out our truck and make sure we're in compliance to Wyoming standards. And check our bill of landing and see where we're going and the weight and everything that we're hauling. A little port and bit tree here.
Keep left.
All right, we are 55,000 pounds and we are in good standing, so no fines for damage or wear and tear on our truck or our trailer, so that's good. So in case anybody's coming, we'll put our signal on here. I don't see anybody coming. Speed limit 75. All right, we're gonna get on now. And good. Gotta just get back up to speed again, climbing up this hill with this weight. I love the sound of the motor in this thing. You could just, or the engine, or whatever you want to reference it as. I just love, you can't beat a good old diesel sound. It just sounds so good. Well, the turbo whirling and the exhaust and whatnot. I need to get over because these guys are trying to get on, and I'm gonna try to help them out here. Yep, you're welcome, dude. I'm gonna get around you though. We're gonna try anyways. Oh, don't do this to me. Come on, man. I let you get on the highway. I gave you plenty of room. We're not racing here, okay? I'm trying to be courteous and let you on and get ahead of you so I can get out of the way of traffic so they can get by us. I'm showing my intent. I can't see with that rain. Looks like I got space. Oh yeah, I got space. Okay. The only bummer about the rain, wish you could like rain next the passenger window so you can see out the mirror easier. Or see out the window to the mirror easier, rather. It's all good though. Ooh, Explorer just blew my doors off. Nice little pickup truck there too. Yeah, look at that view out there with all the clouds. Again, like I said in the previous videos, I don't have any visual mods in my game. I know there's some out there, both free and payware, but I like the way they captured the game. Yeah, I like just how the game is captured overall without it now. SCS has done such a great job in updating and improving it since this game initially came out that I just can't I don't know if I could run a graphics mod anymore. Like, look at those rain clouds. That looks so good over there off the horizon with the wind turbines and man. It'd be scary if they had like weather hazards that in the game and tornado or something was going off over there. Might be a little concerning in a truck. I don't know how far I'd get away. Tell you what, we're not gonna have to worry about lifting our foot on this route. Like, I was trying to, the speed limit was 75 and I was just cresting about 60, 65, and then it went up to 80, but then I got nailed with this hill. Now I was climbing the hill doing about 50. No problems there. So we're not cutting anybody off or anything. So I like to look around, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, I'm in another lane or driving down the middle of the highway instead of in a lane. So let's see, how far do we got to go? Oh, we still got a while. Okay. I'm trying to think of things to update you guys on, because even though it's not back to back for the ATS content that I've been recording, it hasn't been very long to where a whole lot has changed since the last one. Trying to think of, oh, okay, I guess that we could talk about GTA 5 stuff. So Grand Theft Auto 5, you guys know I do vehicle work for it, vehicle developer work and whatnot. It's pretty much probably how you found my channel, but anyways, if not that, it's probably Police Simulator, one of the two. But just came out recently saying that I wanted to do an update to, for those of you that are fans of it, my CHP vehicle pack. So when I get a little more free time, which will probably be after I do the update to OCRP's LEO vehicle fleet, which I'm currently doing right now. I've done about 2 cars and kind of doing a car for a department at a time, and then I get Jeff and Ryan's feedback and opinion, and then I when it's considered good in their eyes, then I'm good to go, and I start working on the other units within the department as well. But after I'm done with that, I want to do an update to my CHP vehicle pack. It shouldn't be too terrible because CHP pretty much uses the same light pattern all across their fleet, so I don't really need to have anything special with it. I just take it from one of the other vehicles within the pack, and I also can probably do the livery myself because it's just a simple black and white, and the other vehicles in the pack I could just pull the lettering and the seals off that Griffin made and add them to the vehicles themselves, so I don't have to trouble him to make them and have him take time to have to make those if he wanted to. I haven't even asked him. But there are a few updates I wanted to do. For the 2018-ish body style Dodge Charger, I want to swap out the ram bar lights to the correct ones for CHP now that I have a model available, thanks to Razor and his Discord and his Patreon. If you guys don't know his Patreon, you should definitely check it out. Really worth it. It's the only Patreon I'm sub to where I pay for, and it's not bad. It's like 15 bucks a month. You get access to all of his vehicle models that he comes out with, all of his dev models. The guy is a beast when it comes to grinding out work as well. It looks like there's nobody there. It's hard to see with the rain though. Yeah, it looks good. But he has the correct Wayland lights for the ram bar for the Charger and their newer models, so I'm going to be doing that update. And then he recently came out with a Code 3 light package for BMW motorcycles that I'm using in my ELS pack that CHP used on their BMWs at 1.2, and they use something similar to that for their Kawasaki as well when they used to use those. So I'm gonna add 3 additional motorcycle units to it. There'll be the Harley Electric Glide, the Kawasaki Concourse, and the BMW 1200 RT. I think they went back to Harleys now. Is the motorcycle they went back to. I think they had the Harleys, then they went to the Kawasaki's, then they went to BMWs, and now they're back to Harleys again, if I remember correctly, for their fleet. So we got 3 new motorcycles. I just saw a picture, and it's in my Discord too, just for me to reference. I just saw that they have updated their fleet to include 2023 body style Chevy Tahoes, and they did a little bit of a change in the light package compared to their other fleets, so it's not, or their older fleet, so it's not quite the same. There's a little bit of additional lighting, so I want to add that to my vehicle pack as well. So yeah, you got about 3 new motorcycles, the new Chevy Tahoe, and I do have, I got to work on the camper shell portion of it more. I do have the Ford F-250 they used to use for commercial vehicle enforcement. I think they use Dodge Rams now. I want to make that a reality for that pack too. So there's a commercial vehicle enforcement unit within it, a truck basically, which is pretty. It's pretty much the same truck that's in my ELS pack. Like I built the truck there just as an idea to be able to branch it off to CHP. And I wanted to make the livery for it because the livery for Minnesota is very similar to CHP. So I already have the livery pretty much made too in some regards. So that truck will be added and it's got a good chunk of it done already, which is cool. Thanks to my ELS pack. So you got those 4 vehicles that'll be new. No trains coming. Nope, we're good. Okay. And then just little fixes here and there. Like I need to add the templates for the Expedition and the Mustang. They were never added when I did that update. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one more vehicle. I'll tell you afterwards. But I got those updates I want to make with the templates. I also want to update the rotators so they look better now because I've gotten better at understanding rotators so they look a lot cleaner and not so vanilla GTA 5 like. So that'll be pretty cool to do too. And I mean, there's not many cars. There's the CVPI and the Expedition, I think, are the only 2 vehicles that have a rotator bar. But yeah, want to do that. But there is a vehicle I want to add to it that is not a real vehicle, but I shouldn't say a real vehicle. It sounds like it's fake, like from a game, but it's not a vehicle they use in their fleet. It was a concept design that Jay Leno made with the help of, I think, Galpin Ford. It seems like Galpin Ford always does stuff like that out here in Southern California. And they took a like 2021, 2023 body style 5.0 Mustang, and they remade the 5.0 Mustang that they used to have in the fleet, like that's in it right now from the 80s and 90s. So I mean, it's got the red spotlight on it. It's got for the single light. It's got the antennas. It's very minimum lighting. Like, it's pretty cool. The pictures I've seen of it with Jay Leno standing next to it. But I definitely want to take a look at that and see about getting that. I thought the rain was letting up here. It looks like it's not though.
Use the right lane, then turn right.
Yeah, let's keep the wipers going and the lights on. I thought it was letting up. The sky was starting to open up, so I thought it was. No, I'm not even looking at fuel. How we doing? We're at a quarter from full. Okay, yeah, we're fine on the fuel. What the hell was that? What's that trooper doing? That was like swerved at me and then he swerved away from me again. That was weird. So yeah, some updates I want to do to that pack. That update, oh, is this a train? Oh no, that's an old train crossing. That update probably will happen regardless of the status of GTA 6. I've said it in the past with my ELS pack that I'm going to make a non-ELS version if GTA 6 isn't announced by that time. If GTA 6 is announced, I still want to update my CHP pack because a lot of people, I get it all the time on my YouTube channel and the comments for that video. Same with the LAPD pack that I have as well, which that's another one that I'd love to update if I had more time. I get a lot of people that comment to this day on the upload of it and the video of the CHP pack where they're just like, I love your pack, it's the best pack that is like most resemblant of CHP. Can't believe it's free. There's minor flaws. Like some people see minor flaws, which I've seen too with it. Like there's some stuff that's not accurate, which there's good enough and then there's perfectionist, and I'm not a perfectionist with that. I can see some things and just kind of overlook it and go, yeah, whatever. But there's some people that are like, well, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's free. How can you beat a free vehicle pack? Because I mean, if you guys are not familiar with it, GTA 5 mods have become like, especially on the 5M forums, my god, they're just, everything is monetized there. It's just like, sell this car, sell this car, sell this default car. Like, I get it, like you want to get paid for your work, but like there's some people that you can see the stuff they're doing and you're just like, you didn't put that much time into it and this is like a cash grab. I'm sorry, can't respect that. Like I can't respect somebody just throwing like a light bar on there, not even doing a paint job, and saying, yeah, I made this, go ahead and buy it. And then on top of it too, they have to pull off all of the logos when you're selling it, because their terms of service says you can't sell a vehicle that is a manufactured vehicle like a Ford or a Chevy or a Dodge or anything like that. Even their like civilian cars like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Audis and whatnot, you have to pull all the badging off when you go to sell those, because it breaks the terms of service with their store. So I'm just like, well, I mean, let's see how greedy people are. And let me tell you, there's people that just go on there and like, here's the car, the same car I had before, but now I removed the badges so you can so it's not against policy again. And then there's ways they get around it too, like they take a picture with no badges, and then when you go to download it, it's the one with the badges anyway. So I'm like, well, how much of that is being really monitored? I don't know. That's just me though. Yeah, we're getting close, but I still got some time. Some other news too, as you guys have seen, I've been doing my flight around the world with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just want to say thank you to the people that support that. It doesn't do as good as the other series on my channel, and I get it. One, my channel was never a Microsoft Flight Simulator or any kind of aviation channel in the past, and two, I'm not very knowledgeable in it, so like there's a lot of stuff that I do that's not correct whatsoever. But I do appreciate all the support it gets, because it's something, like I said in those videos, that I wanted to do for a while, and it's a lot of fun to do, especially when when I'm doing the recordings. I try to aim it around my buddy Stoppel's schedule, because when he's free, I try to make it to where I can do it, and he's around and available too, so he could be on the flight with me, because it's a lot of fun when there's more than one person there. I just got done recording yesterday a flight, I think it's leg 8, and it took us into, it's the leg that takes us into Panama City in Panama, basically the Panama Canal, and you fly a little bit over the canal and then into in between two hills, and then you land on the runway right there. And it's such a cool approach and such a cool landing, but it was a lot of fun and memorable. I originally I scheduled it to where me and my buddy Stoppel were going to do the flight, and then my buddy Jay, you guys know him as Chi-Town Jason, was able to attend too. And then my buddy Griffin, or Shadow Shifter, the guy that does the liveries for OCRP as well, he showed up. And then my buddy Rich, who is a member of OCRP as well, was able to show up. So it was cool. There was, what is that, 5 of us? There was 5 planes just flying from where we took off from. Well, me and Stoppel and Jay took off from one spot, and then Griff and Rich met up with us, like not midway, but almost midway in the flight with their planes. But it was so cool, everybody taking off and just flying together, and everybody well, spoiler alert, not everybody landed. Griffin didn't make it. But it was just so cool and so much fun. I was so glad they could all make it out. It's one of those things that you're just gonna remember, like every time you fire up the game. And if you guys ever want to join, I don't say it in the video on as enough as I probably should, but before I would just do it, like I would just do the trips with my friends and just let them know, like, hey, we were planning on this day if you guys want to join in. As long as you're not in like a bad or a cheating or a hacking Discord. If you want, down in the description below of all of my videos, there is a link to my Discord, and there's a bot in there. So if you're in one of those Discords, it's going to kick or ban you from going in there. So just FYI, I know that going into it. But I try to post in the general area like what days we're flying and like what time, with all the different time zones. And I give the Discord members a chance, if they're available too, if they want to join in and fly with us, that they can. So there was somebody, they didn't speak up, so I'm not sure who they were, but they started with us, but they ended up, like, they just sat on the on the tarmac in their parking lot spot. They never actually like flew with us, but it's cool to see, and it's fun having having you guys there too with us when we're doing the flight. So again, if you ever want to check it out, Discord links down below. The only thing I tell people when they're I'm running this light, I'm not waiting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get dinged for that. That yellow waited way too long for me and I still didn't care.
Continue straight.
But yeah, the link's down below. I tell people all the time, there's a bot on there too that it like sends a ping telling everybody like, hey, I uploaded a new video, or if I go live, which I haven't been live in years, so don't really have to worry about that. But it has its own section, so like if you want to join but you don't want to get pinged, you could just oh, a lot of traffic here. I'll try to go around this. Oh, a lot of traffic here too. Can I... Everybody turning left? Yep, they're all turning left. I'm gonna get into the list lane. There we go. But yeah, if you want and you don't want to get pinged, you could just mute that section of the Discord and it won't ping you every single day. Well, not every single day. I upload 5 times a week. So like Monday through Friday. If you want to just mute that section, then you won't get the pings for that. And then you'll just get pings for any time I'm flying instead. But it's a lot of fun and it's really cool. And it's an easy way to have you guys join in if you want to join in with us and fly around. I've been flying the Baron G58, but I'm kind of rolling with, like, as soon as I got to Panama, there was a plane that my buddy Stoppel bought and was like showing me and kind of sold me on after I was watching the videos and looking at it. I won't say what it is here, depending on the release of videos. I don't know if it's going to be revealed what it is or not by the time this video comes out. But it's a pretty cool plane. It's a little more modern. It gets me a little bit further, faster, so I picked that up. It's not a prop plane anymore. Which, don't get me wrong, I love the G58. It's just it can only do like 150 knots, and 2-hour flights are great, but man, do they take a toll on you after a while. But yeah, it should be pretty interesting and fun to fly. Let's see here. Am I hanging out on the road? Yep, hanging out on the road, trying to get in here. All right, let's put our hazards on. We're gonna just... Are we out of the street? Yeah. Back, whoops. We're whoops. I can go ahead and roll down my window. Yeah. Let's get out here and look. I'm not sure where they want me to drop this off at. Oh, just straight ahead. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Unset our brake. Cool. I was worried that being with this trailer that it's my own, that they'd make me ooh, low bridge. Hopefully we don't hit that. Hey, how's it going? I was hoping that being that it's our trailer that they were gonna make it easy for us still and not one of the hard back ends or something. It'd be difficult with this trailer. So it should just be a straight pull in. They'll unload the forklifts and then we'll be good to go after that. All right, why are we... Oh, I think I just got to pull up a little bit more. Yep, right there. All right, and kill our hazards. Go ahead and kill the motor. What can I... Oh, it's... I'm trying to roll up the window and I'm like, you don't need power, but I don't think the game knows that. So if I turn it on, there we go. A power window via hand crank. That's cool. All right, let's go ahead and offload our product here, our forklifts. So we drove 337 miles, almost used 60 gallons of fuel. Took us about 8 hours to do it. We earned $25,548, and we also earned 919 XP on this run. But guys, that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. Again, it's one of those trucks that I love driving just because it's an older diesel and it's a lot of fun to drive. So expect it to be on the channel some more too as time goes on. I just don't like to use them back to back to give you guys new trucks to look at each time instead of repetitive. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.